Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas. Who do we have in the house for today's episode of Good Morning Haas? It's Britta Aller. CS Live DK is here. Good morning, Matt. And all the other good people here, says Einar Riss Hansen from Denmark. Welcome back. I'm going to talk about my grass being on fire. Some more fun woodworking I did and a whole bunch of other weird things. Today, Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With that Haas leading the way.
Get ready to groove, baby. Oh, my lordy, lordy, lordy. So I was at my house, minding my own business, when the construction crew was at it again. But this time, that hose full of hot steam was not on the street. It was on my grass. Look at the damage. Can you see the damage done to my grass? I consulted my lawyer, Jebediah Rosenblatt, about what I could potentially get in a lawsuit winning. He's like, $10,000 per blade of grass. So I filed a lawsuit for $1 million. I'm just kidding. I did, however, find out what exactly they're doing. Turn this volume down. Oh, so what's happening here? See how this thing here was on my grass yesterday. This is a day before. But yeah, they told me what they're doing. So this is storm drain right here, okay? And there's another storm drain right off camera right there, and the two are connected. And then these two storm drains connect to that storm drain, and that storm drain empties out on the easement over there, and then it eventually goes into the little creek on the other side there. Blah, 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 blah. Rather than dig up the big 2-foot pipe that connects those two storm drains, they kept it, but they lined it with this lining. And the lining's made out of flexible metal woven mesh, and it's surrounded by fabric that's slathered in epoxy. So what they do is they put this bag through that hole, and then they put this inflator tube. This is a tube that balloons upwards, and the tube pushes it out, blah, 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 and then the hot steam cures the epoxy. So in other words, it's like a solid plastic lining on the inside of it, and that's what they're doing. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that's what they're doing? That's what they're doing. The marvelous McKenna is here. Good morning. Desert Bum Woodworking, my man Chuck, he says, good morning, Matt and friends. Jaden's back. He says, hello, Jaden. And Hugh Demand. He scores.
Trending in sports.
So, yeah. So I broke out the hose and watered that area. Hopefully it comes back. Grass regrows. It's fine. I'm not suing the township. That would be petty. I'm not that petty. I am petty, but not that petty. Also, check this out. This is a new addition to the video studio desk. More woodworking, more laser engraving stuff, laser cutting stuff. But Matt, it looks all disgusting. You didn't paint all of it. Fail. No, these surfaces are never seen. What could this be for? You'll never guess in a million trillion years. Here we go. Are you ready? Boom. This is a lav mic wireless receiver, and it's helpful to look at this readout screen. But I didn't want it on the desk surface, so it's below the desk surface, but it's angled up where I could read it on the other side of the desk. And then this slot, see how you have that slot there? There's a clip on the back, so you could clip that to your belt. But I'm not clipping it to my belt, and it fits in there perfectly. I'll take that as a win. Where's my winning sound? That was a Mario sound. Drop the word Mario in the chat, and you could be entered to win Friday's $2 free giveaway. Not a contest, not associated with YouTube. Official rules are in the video description. Per YouTube's policy, this is not illegal. You can give away free cash as long as there's no paid entry. That's the law. I'm following the law. I also wanted to clarify that earlier this week I mentioned that I gave away my All Things YouTube channel. That is not true. This was one of those, like, when you're hosting a show, your brain is thinking 10 steps forward and you don't always catch little mistakes. Correction. I want to issue a formal correction. I gave away my Learn Adobe Now channel. The All Things YouTube channel is still mine. It's still on YouTube, and I just haven't been posting to it. But the Facebook group, I had an All Things YouTube Facebook group, and groups are for people, and people can post to the group. So people were still posting to the group. I thought it was confusing, so I paused that Facebook group, the All Things YouTube Facebook group. Just wanted to put that out there. David W. Ryan's here. He says happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. What's up, says Tallboy.
Tallboy.
I popped in just in time. Hell yeah, you did. No time's the wrong time to watch Good Morning Haas. You can pop in the middle. You can watch the whole thing the whole way through. You can catch the replay. You can skip it if you have to skip it. There's no pressure. I'm glad you're here. Today's Wednesday. That's when Mr. Tallboy streams on the Lab Tech Show. Lab, L-A-B, the Lab Tech Show. I do like the Lab Tech Show. I am a fan. Do you know what else I'm a fan of? Hugging cats. Today is National Hug Your Cat Day. Only if they want to be hugged. So we have a disclaimer. If they don't want to be hugged, you might need some Band-Aids. Hashtag no lies detected. The Haas family owns 0 cats now, but I've had cats my entire childhood and my entire adult life up to a couple years ago. Now we've got puppy dogs. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I love having everyone here playing along and having a good time. Do you know who else has a good time? My level 2 fun havers. That's the membership here. Roy from Control Alt Roy and Tech Troublemaker. Sammy Superstar in the middle. Klondike at the end. They get verbal shout outs. Do you want to be a member? There's a join link down below. They get verbal shout outs. Check them out on YouTube. Also, verbal shout outs go to the Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. In addition to verbal shout outs, they also get their name on screen. That's the level 3 perk in gold. I love gold. Do you know in 2000, must have been 2007, I won Employee of the Year. Employee of the Year. And they gave me a plaque, and they gave me a 1-ounce bar of gold. At the time, it was worth $137. Now an ounce of gold is 10 times that. Isn't that weird? I thought that was crazy. Or maybe it was 2000. It was early 2000s. Anyway. Sis Life Decay. What about Bob the Cat? Hugging day for this too. Bob the Cat. I'm not quite sure what you're getting at there, but hey. What happens if you don't have a cat? Can I hug my dog? The judges just confirmed, yes, dog hugging is acceptable. Question. How do you deal with staying positive so many shows? Tall boy, this is the way I am. This is the way I don't turn it on, nor do I turn it off. I am always this way. I think it just has to do with me being a people person. I try not to concern myself with things I can't change, so I don't get bogged down by, the world burning around me or my grass literally yesterday. I just this is the way I am, and it's actually caused me some strife. Being someone who has a sunny disposition has disadvantages. I know, but Matt, that doesn't make sense. Matt, you've obviously misspoke. A sunny disposition can only lead to positive things in your life, right? Right? Wrong. Got to back that up. Now, being someone with a sunny disposition has disadvantages. People often mistake that for someone who's easily taken advantage of. So when people try and, put little digs in and, try and, position themselves incorrectly in a position of authority over me just because they're dealing with me in public, could be strangers, stuff like that. They're sorely mistaken, because I will turn it around and put it right back on them and usually make them look like a fool. And if it comes to fisticuffs, well, then, that's just a bonus on top. But no, yeah. It's me. This is what you get. This is what you get. I don't change. Love it or hate it. I don't know what I'm saying. Mr. Tech Troublemaker. Where's your sound bite? Here it is. Hey, K-Walk was on Tech Troublemaker's channel last night, on the Tech Troublemaker channel. And, what a great show. He has creator spotlights every now and then on Tech Troublemaker. He had a creator spotlight. Kathy Walker was there. Wonderful person. Met her at Creator Camp. She is talking about sunny disposition. She's got that trait as well, but she's been an educator forever. She has a fun career being a comedian, and she was dropping knowledge bombs about content creation, about life, dude, let me tell you what. If you've never watched Tech Troublemaker's content, go to his channel. It's the most recent live stream. K-Walk is the handle of his guest, Kathy Walk. Oh, great show, Roy. I can't say enough good things about it. Entrepreneur machine. Kind of. Am I an entrepreneur? I guess. I guess maybe I am. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get through life. Having fun along the way. Drinking coffee out of coffee mugs people have donated to me, or I won, or I outright purchased. I don't know what I'm saying. That's what we got going on, folks. It has been 2 days since I made any videos from my side hustle. I don't know. When I build these woodworking things, everything just goes on pause. I got to get cracking. People are going to start knocking on my door. Oh, also, new milestone for the side hustle. Someone paid me that wasn't supposed to pay me, so I had to issue a refund. Did you know? I guess that's kind of like a new maybe rite of passage. I don't know. They're like, because they were paying me, to do different things, and I was supposed to go to someone else, and it went to me, so I refunded it. But you know what? You know what PayPal does? Get me started. They keep the fee, so I paid. So they paid me, and they took 96 cents away. So when I go to issue them back, it issues back the 96 cents that I don't get back. So I'm like, I deducted it off of the payment. I'm not eating that cost. You pay me accidentally, you're eating the fee. Tora is here. One of my favorite emojis. Good morning, Matt and all, she says. Hi, Tora. I'm glad you're here. Just Tornado. Good content over there. Cats are huggable. According to the Day of the Year website, it is. It is. I don't know. I'm just passing along the news. I don't endorse cats are huggable, although I think some of them are. Oh, no, I guess I am. Darn it. I don't know what I'm saying. I better get out of here before the show blows up. Oh, I knew it. Windows crashed on me again. Jeez. All right. These are my socials. I'm here Monday through Friday. This is the Awesome Fun Things YouTube channel. Good morning, Haas. 8:15 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. That's when I'm here. Drop a like, please. Please, please, please like the show. Peace.